like, all right, I'll go out there and go 70%. And I got passed right away by my brother with a flat. I knew he was going to break his stuff, so I was like, not worried about it. And I just, kept my pace and not get ahead of myself. And it was carnage out there after the second or third lap, the lappers. I mean, so we're battling there, and, they're racing, we're racing. So it was super fun out there, super fun race.
And just like that, we load the first victim right in. Hey, Brent, how are you? Good to see you. Congrats.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Tell us a little bit about your day today.
Well, I guess I just kind of woke up this morning and I was going to just go for it no matter what. That's what I kind of had in the back of my mind anyways. I didn't really care about tires or anything, This is my third year doing this, and we've been so close so many different times. But if you follow Ultra 4 Racing, there's 20 bad dudes, and it's got to be your day. You got to go for it all the time, and I wasn't going to give up today, and I don't know if that really helped me, but we drive hard every single time, But, we had a good, clean race, and that was about it, No flats, and my tires were pretty much gone when we were done, but it worked out for us really good.
Yeah, attrition is one of the biggest things that we see in, of course, the Ultra 4 Racing, especially the 4400 class. Things are so tuned up and so sprung tight, things can go wrong. And you have to just, sometimes just all the cards fall into place there. I know, Weiland was out there for a while, all of a sudden, bam, he's gone. And then I hear the white flag out there, you're out front, and I hear a call, oh, JP, he's got a flat, he's pulling in. You just kept running all the way.
Yeah, JP actually got into me. It was a little bit of payback from last year in Mexico. But, I tagged him like 3 or 4 times in Mexico last year. And, I felt a bump, and it was a little harder than normal. And I was like, I wonder if that's JP or Raul, And then I seen a red hood, and I was like, he got me. So, yeah, it's all in good fun.
We're seeing some of the highlights from the day here now. What part of the course was the toughest for you today?
These cars are built so well. Paul Horschel built my car. He's my teammate. There wasn't really anything difficult about the race, Paul won the Baja 1000 in my car, and I bought that from him in 21 before Hammers. But, that ledge right there was pretty legit that we just watched go up, but that was only when other cars were stuck on course, and getting winched up. But I actually flopped put my passenger side into Casey Gilbert today, and I'm glad he was all right because his window net was down and everything. But for the most part, the toughest part was just keeping your tires on your rig, and I don't know how we kept my tires on because I had cords showing on the 2 rears, and there was nothing left in the front on my tires, so...
This was the inaugural running of Legends of the Fall here in Disney. How do you think it stacked up as far as a course for championship finale?
I had a blast. I mean, to be honest with you, we've raced all over the nation, and I didn't know if I'd really like this. And then we went out pre-running yesterday, and I freaking loved it. The water wasn't much fun because it cut visibility and everything, but I had a blast out there today, and I was pretty excited last night. I mean, I've got a good feeling about Hammers this year, and I didn't have any feeling about today other than just go run as hard as I can with the other 20 badasses that are out there, right, and hope for the best, But it's for fun, it's probably in the top 3. I'd say Hammers, and it's tight between Cranon and here. I mean, I have a lot of fun at Cranon, but that's a totally different race. That's short course race,
sure.
And this is kind of the mix between both. We had some fast speed areas and rocks. Nothing like Hammers rocks, but you still get your tires taken out, right?
Well, this is your first win here for it, so it's got to be a little bit more special for the final race of the year.
Yeah, winning the Nationals, not national championship, but winning the Nationals race is pretty kind of surreal for me because I have never been on the podium, and I've been right there a couple times, leading the race or rolling second, and always have that 25 cent part take us out, and it's not from a lack of prep, again, Paul Horschel's my teammate, my car's taken care of in Park City, and they do a phenomenal job. We have a great pit crew. And these guys take care of my car just as good as Paul's car, and they support me and my son Brent, And Brent, my boy's doing awesome too in 4800. So, we prep that car, but Paul takes care of everything for us. So, like I said, anything can happen at any time.
Well, we appreciate you coming by. Congratulations. Enjoy it over the winter break as you get ready for the 23 season. That's some great momentum carrying yourself into 2023. If you want to see all of the award ceremonies that are going on all around Disney and Oklahoma right now, make sure you tune in to AmericanOutdoorEvents.tv. They'll be presenting the award ceremonies in the coming days on AmericanOutdoorEvents.tv. But stay with us right here and more Speedsport.tv. We got more coming for you from here in Disney, Oklahoma.
Of off-road racing dominance, proprietary patented race technology, proudly made in USA, unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions, King Shocks, the leader in off-road shock technology.
The Ford Bronco is back, and 4 Wheel Parts is your Bronco aftermarket headquarters. Whether it's a wheel and tire upgrade you need, or an all-out overlanding build, 4WP's expert staff and lineup of in-stock products are ready to help you do your Bronco right. Build your Bronco at one of our 100 stores nationwide, or shop online at 4WP.com/Bronco HQ.
A lot of fun still being had out here in Disney, Oklahoma. Folks playing in their ATVs all around us out here enjoying the trails at night. They've shut down Nasty Girl. We saw a few guys that, hold my beer, I'm going to give it a try in my pickup truck. And they got a little bit up the hill, but not far enough. But nobody rolled back over either. So Rick Levizo joins us now. You had a great day today in 4500. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a really good day. It was a very challenging course. I think we killed 3 tires out there. But it wasn't the tires' fault. It was the driver ran out of talent, just a little bit of talent. So, but yeah, it was an epic day. We actually got second in the race and tied up, got us first in the East, third in the West, and we won the national championship.
That's a great day right there.
Yeah, so it was a good day. Good day.
Well, I'm talking about the 4500 class. It's a little bit different than the 4500s. You guys have a few changes there. The live axle, no independent front suspension, if I'm correct on that.
Yeah, no IFS.
Yes.
We're basically a stock Jeep or Bronco or whatever you want,
yeah.
But we're able to modify it. So we have to run the 37-inch DOT tires.
Yep.
Our shocks have to be mounted on our axles, and we have to have a mechanical steering box.
Yeah, so it makes it a little bit more difficult going through some of these sections.
Yeah, like all the cars you see with the yellow going on the screens and stuff, they're full hydro. So we're a mechanical steering box, and their shocks are on their trailing arms. So they're 1.5 to 1, where we're 1 to 1. So it's a little bit different class. It's a little more driver and not so much machine.
Is that why you picked the category? You like that challenge?
Yeah, I wanted to drive. It was about driving. You can throw the 4400 class like Brett Harold was just with you guys. It's a fun sport, and it's a class that we want to move up to. But it's a money class, and this is more just driving and a driver's class. We all in our class all have the same cars. So really, it's just how you drive it to win.
Gotcha. So what made the difference for you, driver? What did you do really right today?
So what I did really right today, it was actually, you got to go back about 7 months. My brother was my co-driver, and we actually did 4th at Hammers this year. We had a phenomenal year, and he called me and said, hey, I need to have knee surgery. And he goes, I'm not going to be able to be your co-driver. And I was like freaking out going, I don't have a co-driver. And my really good friend who races in the 4400 class, James Mahoney, said, you know what? I'm taking a year off. I'll be your co-driver. And so he races in the big class, so have him come and sit with me. He's been guiding me the whole race and saying, turn here, do this, do that. And it just made me a better driver, and it got me to the top.
So you listened.
Yeah.
Listening was the difference.
Yeah. My wife says I finally listened.
You're never gonna live that one down.
Yeah. No. My wife laying in bed last night. She says, I figured it out. You just need to finish. I don't care where you do, but you better finish.
Yeah.
And so all day during the race, that's what was in the back of my mind. Got to finish. And so that's why we let Troy get in front of us a little bit, because we knew if we pushed the car too hard, if we broke, we weren't going to win the championship. So we played it safe, and we got second, and we won the championship.
So how do you celebrate that title now?
We're just what we're doing right now. We just had a great award ceremony. We're going to go back. We'll tear the car apart. We'll get it ready to go to Hammers, and we'll go back and try to do it again.
You'll be able to see that award ceremony, by the way, on AmericanOutdoorEvents.tv. They'll be running that there throughout the week, so you can see everybody getting their awards up there. You can watch yourself.
It'll be fun.
As you get ready for Hammers and 23 right around the corner, how are you going to spend the winter?
So I'm actually got some exciting news for the team. We decided after 5 years of racing the lower classes, my wife has given me the permission to spend a little bit of money. And so we're going to step up, and Paul Herschel is redesigned a car for me, and we're going to move up into the 4400 class. So we're going to go to Hammers and see if we can't do at least finish in the top 10, maybe the top 15. So we're going to be prepping that car, and then be prepping the 4500 car. I have somebody that's going to drive it. If they don't drive it, then I'll end up driving both classes.
That's outstanding. Congratulations.
Yeah, so we're excited.
Christmas came a little early.
Yeah,
huh?
a little early. I bless my wife.
Well, it's always great to have the permission of the better
boss.
office with the boss.
Yeah.
The one that controls the checkbook there. But, one of the things about stepping it up there and all that, any thoughts after driving the 4500, of course, and then now the other guys, any changes you would do on the 4400 part?
It's really so going to when you step up into the 4400 class, that full IFS suspension makes a big difference. Having a straight axle car, having only 14 inches of travel, I think I'm ready as a driver now to step up to that class. I didn't think I was at the beginning, but now after doing it for 5 years, and we've had some really good epic years. So yeah, I think we're ready to go. And I know it's a little bit faster, but I think with everything I've learned in the 4500 that we should be competitive in the 4400 class.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you in the 4400 next year at the King of the Hammers for sure.
All right.
Absolutely. Congratulations on the championship. We're going to be right back here at Disney, Oklahoma. We got more guests to talk to and a few more things to do before we wrap up the Legends of the Fall Weekend. This is Josh Bleiler, the 4400 champion for 2022. Congratulations, Josh. What a day, huh?
Thank you, sir. We really appreciate it.
That had to feel great.
It did. It was an amazing day. Weather held out nice. It was a great race.
What made the difference for you today behind the wheel?
We're a little unconventional in our racing tactics. We always just raced the race. We didn't put a whole lot of planning and figuring out where we needed to be point structure-wise. We knew it was going to be a close points race for the national championship. Every time in the past where I've tried to strategize around that, it makes a mess. So we ran out, did our race, and let the numbers fall where they fall.
Dave?
Well, one of the things that we saw so much without here was attrition with the tires.
Yep.
You had some issues?
We had one flat on the last lap, but the tires held up great. Drove a little conservative to hold the tires together. Knew it was going to be a major issue, so drove it safe and pushed a little hard in the last lap and ate one there.
Anybody have to get up and do any winching today?
We actually got extremely fortunate there. We had about 5 laps to go. We blew a front axle out of the car, but fortunately we had some friends that were already broke down on the waterfall, and they were still there, and it's totally legal for those guys to help. Other competitors can help you. So they were on the top of the side of the waterfall. We never had to get out of the car. They hooked a winch and pulled us each lap.
That's very nice, because I know we saw like Von Kitten Jr. had some issues. He lost it trying to winch. Then he had cable failure, kind of gave up. So just these issues that you run into, it's like overcoming them.
Correct. Yep. It's that's why I like this this series so much. It's there's no written rule. There's no every mile, every second is going to be different, and it's all how you adapt and overcome and just take on those new challenges is why I enjoy this so much.
Well, I know a couple of the guys mentioned that the water was a little bit of an issue with vision, and we're worried a little bit about electrical.
Yep. Yeah, we're East Coast racers, so generally we make our cars like submarines. We can drive them underwater, and they do great. And surprisingly, this race I had a lot of problems with electrical. I got in our wiring harness; it was breaking up. We lost communications; it wiped all of that out. But she held together. But this race was totally different from the normal East Coast mud races we do, where it's mud and water and slop. This was pure water. It was rocks and clean water, so it was definitely different.
Yeah, got a lot of granite, you got a lot of limestone, very sharp. So I'm sure during pre-run you guys were marking, okay, there's a sharp spot.
Yep, absolutely. We pre-ran this course probably 30 laps and took all our notes and deep water spots and made it work.
That's the key.
How'd you feel about Disney, Oklahoma as a great spot for Legends of the Fall?
I think it's a great spot. Honestly, I had my doubts when this got booked. Traditionally we were in the other Oklahoma facility, and I thought that was a perfect national race. And when it got moved here, I was doubtful, especially when I heard it was only a 5-mile course and this many cars. I doubted that it was going to be a great race, but it was. And the big part of that was that there's no dust. And I think in the driest of seasons, there's not going to be dust here just with the amount of water. So it was a great national race.
Well, congratulations on the championship. Enjoy the winter. It's a lot of momentum carrying into 23. We got just a little bit more for you right after these words here from Disney, Oklahoma. Stay with us.
Thank you.
Whether you're conquering the toughest single-day race in the world or the toughest trail at the off-road park, you need a tire that can get you to the finish. You need the Atturo Trailblade Boss. Go online to Atturo.com to find your local authorized dealer and get the race-proven Trailblade Boss from Atturo. Atturo Tires. Go your own way.
Over 25 years of off-road racing dominance. Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. King Shocks. The leader in off-road shock technology.
Well, we got champions all over the place here in Disney, Oklahoma. This is your 2022 4800 Legends champion. His name is Woody Rose. Congratulations, Woody.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Tell me about the day. How did it all come together for you?
Oh, well, the day, I loved it. It was an awesome race. I enjoyed it the whole entire day. The Joker line was pretty aggressive. I got it in about 3 shots, so that was a plus. The other waterfall, didn't go as bad. Had one time where I had to hang up on it, and that's about it.
Yeah, one of the things that people don't realize with the Joker, it might be a little bit shorter, but it's a little bit more difficult. So it's kind of like, do you take that and risk it to get by somebody in case somebody gets stuck? That's always an option, correct?
Yes. So the first lap, I was going to take it, and then I saw Brent Harrell. He went to take it, and I saw he was winching up it, so I was like, okay, I'll just skip it this time. And the next lap, it was nice and open, so I took my shot, and about 3 shots it took, and just went right up.
And well, let's talk a little bit about the 48 Legends class. Now, that's the original Hammers vehicles that they started racing with, but 4400s is the new evolution. It's pretty much open your wallet, spend a lot of money. You're limited, to live front axles. You've got single shocks per corner, and this can only be a front-mounted motors there too.
Yes.
And the shocks are 2.5 versus the big boys.
Yes. So it limits you quite a bit during all the hard, aggressive hits, but I make it work out most of the time.
Obviously, it worked out.
Yeah, you just feel out the car, feel out how everything is going to hit. You look at it, and it's either going to go one of two ways. It's either going to be really smooth or really rough.
So you really have to think.
What are your plans now going forward now that you won this championship?
My plans for this next season? I think we're going to race all of Ultra 4 next year. That's going to be the plan.
Good, okay.
And where are you based out? Are you going to do East-West? What are you looking at?
We're going to go for an overall.
Overall? Oh, it's going national championship.
Yes, national championship. That is the plan.
That's great.
So we'll see how that works out.
Yeah. So the nice thing is Lake Havasu City, Arizona in October. That is going to be the final round. A little bit different from this. A total desert situation. A little bit more similar to, let's say, King of the Hammers out in Johnson Valley.
Yes, I'm actually looking forward to that race quite a bit. I heard about it, and I was shocked that we were actually going there. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It should be really fun.
We'll have to break the pontoon boat out and take you out on the lake, too.
Yes, I will look forward to that.
Well, thanks for coming out and visiting with us. Enjoy that championship. Have a great off season. We'll see you, I guess, at Hammers early 23.
Hammers, and I'm going for the win this year, so we'll see how it goes.
All right. Taking that momentum with him from winning the championship. Woody Rose, the 2022 champ, 4800 Legends. Okay, we're coming right back here to Disney, Oklahoma. Stay with us.
Bronco, an American classic, returns. And it only gets better when it's outfitted with the right gear. From bumpers to winches, rigging accessories, suspensions, body armor, and wheels. You need a full array of gear to outfit your Bronco for adventure. Get them now at warn.com.
The Ford Bronco is back, and 4 Wheel Parts is your Bronco aftermarket headquarters. Whether it's a wheel and tire upgrade you need, or an all-out overlanding build, 4WP's expert staff and lineup of in-stock products are ready to help you do your Bronco right. Build your Bronco at one of our 100 stores nationwide, or shop online at 4WP.com/Bronco HQ.
Well, we've gotten down to our final champion, our champion reporter. Erica Allred did a great job here all weekend covering the action. Thanks. Did you have a good time?
Absolutely. This weekend has exceeded all of my expectations. Most importantly, today I was finally able to go course side during the 4400 Unlimited race, and that gave me a whole new perspective on just how tough the terrain is that these guys have to handle. Wow, was that insane.
Yeah, it really is something. Well, we made a big announcement here this weekend as well. So we teased it a little bit earlier today, and let's show you what's coming here to Disney.
Boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, quitting was never an option. If I This passion is never exhausted, and you cannot stop me. Nah, you cannot stop me.
I had to switch up the flow, show you the way that it go. God is good, but his life is hard. But it gets better when you grind it smart. I'm just really trying to leave a mark. We tired of being who they say we are. That's the baton, we gon' take it far. Always be real, we don't fake it all. Tired of 9 to 5, just make enough to survive. Only living on the weekends. You really thinking that's why I'm alive? Wasting out the scenes, trying to live my dreams, do the things deep inside of me. This life it continues with fighting me, but I don't have quitting inside of me. I top of flow, make a living break. Confessions over these 808s. Don't sleep on the key, better stay away. I mean, for heaven's sake, I'ma be the best. Came from the endless, I ain't with the games, bitch with the chest. Be beating on my chest, trying to get my rest. Watch me while I flex. Every win is a blessing, and every L is a lesson. So when I run into rejection, I know it's only redirection. I see the blessings right beside me. The chances of quitting are likely. I do it like I'm in my Nikes. Don't make excuses, they never excite me.
Quitting was never an option.
Nitro Circus and Mid-America have teamed up, and we are going to build a one-of-a-kind, family-friendly action motor park in the center of America, Mid-America, Jay, Oklahoma. This purpose-built nitro course that we're designing right now, it's not only going to be great for Nitro Rallycross, but we're talking off-road trucks, lemons, supermoto, anything that you can imagine. It's going to have asphalt, it's going to have pavement, polished concrete. We're talking Talladega berms, we're talking off-campers, we're talking skid pads. Everything that you've ever seen anywhere in the world, multiply it times 5, and that is our goal for Mid-America, Jay, Oklahoma. And not only that, we're bringing in pump tracks for the kids. We're making sure that we have, you know, if you guys want to learn backflips, we're going to have airbags to teach you backflips or to show you backflips. If you want to watch, if you want to participate, Mid-America Outdoors is going to be your place. We are coming in, we're coming in hot, and this is going to be the most epic place on the face of the earth, right in the middle of America. For myself and the rest of the Nitro Rallycross crew, we are looking forward to seeing you firsthand with the premiere of our new epic Nitro Playground. Visions 2023, June 14th through 18th. Do not miss it. You're going to want to be there. You have to see this, and it's going to be awesome.
Arguably one of the biggest announcements made in motorsports in 2022, the fact that Travis Pastrana is moving his entire operation to here. It's going to be insane over at MAO.
Oh, it's so crazy. I had a chance to go check out Pastrana Land back in Maryland, and man, it is insane. The foam pits, the trails, you know, they got the shredders out there. You do backflips in this pit. Well, he's stepping it up here. They got the rallycross. I know they did some stuff over at the Utah Motorsports Campus. Now he's going to have everything in one spot here, and that's what's going to be so cool about it. And I like the fact that he's going to get the kids involved. Travis, you know, he's got his kids now. Now he's thinking about the future and teaching these young kids how to do these things crazy. Because you know they're going to do something crazy. You might as well do it the right way and the safe way.
That's right. And then you saw at the very end the announcement about Champ Off-Road. They didn't give you the whole announcement. They teased it a little bit. More coming in the next few days, but it's another big announcement, Dave.
I'm definitely excited about it. I've been involved with the short course wheel for the last 15 years, and, you know, I've watched a lot of these drivers, and it's so exciting to see, and, you know, to see it over at the MAO, you know, facility, which I know, Erica, you got to go over and check that out, too.
It was absolutely unreal. The fact that they put all of that together for all of the families here to just truly enjoy, it really stays true to their family-friendly and focused destination, not just a race facility.
Dave and I finally had an opportunity to break free from here in Disney, and we went over to MAO, Mid-America Outdoors, to check it out. Here's what we thought of that amazing facility. Hi, everybody. Welcome to one of the most amazing motorsports facilities you'll find anywhere in the country. Mid-America Outdoors. And Dave Arnold, this place is remarkable.
Well, it's incredible. We're watching a little heat racing going on. We've got the big MAO side-by-side championships going on in conjunction with the Legends of the Fall with the Ultra Force that we were just at that facility. Well, this one, Ralph, blows me away. The sights, the amenities that they have is incredible. Everything from the pool, the lazy river, to even the Barbie downhill Jeep that they do normally during the summertime here. But champions will come out of this weekend. Everything from the kids and the youth 170s to the youth 1000s to the women to our veterans to our big pro naturally aspirated, as well as the production turbo cars. So we're going to see some great action here for sure.
Behind the cabins over here to our right is an area for monster trucks. There's a spot for RC car racing going on. You got the short course behind us. There's a huge stage and stadium set up over here for live music. There's, as Dave mentioned, the Barbie downhill. It's all here, Dave.
Well, what I'm looking forward to is the lazy river coming back and, having an adult beverage sitting there and floating around while all the action unfolds.
Pro shop that will remind you of a Bass Pro shop. And next year, you and me, Barbie downhill, it's on, brother. Bring it. I was absolutely blown away by Mid-America Outdoors. And I got to tell you, I was blown away by the whole weekend.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everything's just been incredible. Seeing the championships going on, seeing some great friends, a lot of my racers. One of the things that I was so impressed in an off-road park, asphalt, concrete, showers, free laundry.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not used to that when I go to an off-road park. I mean, I expect to take my stuff home in a bag, dirty, nasty. The car doesn't get all, into the rig. You clean your stuff before you put it back away in your trailer. I mean, and then the track layout, wow, insane.
Yeah, Erica, you grew up with your family in Snowcross. No snow around here. Get a little dirty this weekend, but what'd you think?
Just a tad, yeah. It's a little bit different than Snowcross. It's kind of all the same, though. The motorsports families, they all bind together, and no matter what, if somebody needs something, you can go to any team, quite frankly, because they want to be able to beat you out on the course and not from a technicality. Yep. So this family-friendly aspect, just really spans across all motorsports.
Well, a big thank you to Jason Robinette and his family, his wife, kids, for bringing us out here, letting us be a part of Legends of the Fall for the very first time here in Disney, Oklahoma, and over at MAO, Mid-America Outdoors. It's been a phenomenal weekend. Speed Sport's been thrilled to be here. We also want to thank our friends at Ford, Maxxis, Raceline, Ultimax, Rigid, High Lifter, and Rugged for all their help in bringing this to you. All right, well, for all of our friends here, Erica Allred, my buddy Dave Arnold, Pam Hall worked with us, Tiffany Stone, Miles
James, and James Marsden.
Yep, we had a whole cast holding Speed Sport microphones this weekend. Congratulations to all the winners and the newly crowned champions. It's been an amazing weekend here in Oklahoma at the Sooner State. Good night, everybody.